Members of the Insurance and Real Estate Committee, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to everyone's testimony at this hearing today. I know it can get extremely busy, and again, I appreciate your time. My name is Scott Ennis. I'm from New London, Connecticut. I'm also the founder of Disabled Americans for Firearms Rights. As of March 11, 2013, we have a national membership of 15,106 individuals, of which 2,614 members reside in the state of Connecticut. Members of our organization have expressed serious concern regarding HB 6656, an act concerning liability insurance for firearm possessors or owners. My great uncle, Rene Gagnon, United States Marine, one of the flag raisers at the Battle of Iwo Jima during World War II, he, along with thousands of others, risked their lives for freedom. They would be heartbroken at the very idea of this bill even being proposed. We have an inalienable right to self-defense. That inalienable right is protected by both the Second Amendment and the Connecticut Constitution. This God-given right is not contingent upon if an individual has ability to purchase liability insurance. In the case of Warren versus District of Columbia, the courts have already ruled that the government, be it federal, state, or local, has held that, quote, police do not have a duty to provide police services to individuals even if a dispatcher promises help is on the way, unquote. This means that the protection of your own life is ultimately in your own hands. This is nothing against the police. Many of my family members are police officers around the state and federal levels. This simply means the police cannot be everywhere protecting everyone all the time, especially with public safety services facing serious budget cuts. HB 6656 causes an unjust and unconstitutional financial burden on the disabled, minorities, elderly, the disadvantaged, as well as all Connecticut families. This comes at a time in our country where many are unemployed or underemployed. With thousands of families living on fixed incomes and already facing serious financial strain, adding to them another financial burden so that they can exercise their right to protect themselves and their families is extremely discriminatory. I'll just finish up. This bill will do nothing to stop gun violence within the state of Connecticut. This bill will cause an unjust financial burden on thousands of disabled residents wanting to protect themselves by the ability of their Second Amendment right. If HB 6656 were to be passed, the law-abiding, tax-paying, and voting Connecticut residents I mentioned earlier may not be able to exercise that right. The disabled, as well as every Connecticut resident, should not be punished by the actions of one severely mentally disturbed individual criminal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your testimony, Mr. Ennis. Are there any questions? No. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Christopher